If you ever felt unsure about your YouTube's journey or even wonder what it truly takes to build a successful channel, you're in the right place. Hey everyone, I am Yana, your implementation and design coach for aspiring YouTubers and early stage solopreneurs. So today I'm going to be sharing some truths from my 13 years of being on YouTube. Yes, I've been on YouTube for 13 years. I started YouTube when I was 17 years old. And today, this month, I am 30 years old. So I thought it would be awesome if I actually came back to YouTube, right? Came back to YouTube and creating a separate channel, okay? So I had one channel before, like I said, with all of the history, all of those years. And I've made my new channel, Sultry Accessory, to share what it's like to have a YouTube channel. We all come together for Creator Confessions and share our struggles, our challenges, our posting fails, things of that nature that have to do with YouTube as a whole, right? And one thing that I experienced back then when I wanted to start my channel, and even when I started my channel, I'm like, how are other people starting their channel? Like, how are other people using their channel? And I remember back then, I would look up how to start a YouTube channel. And the one thing that frustrated me most of spending 13 years on YouTube was every time I looked up how to start a channel on YouTube, no one was actually giving you the depth of the reason of how or what the strategy was behind their YouTube channel. Most of the time, now let me give you the era of the time frame of when I was looking for these type of videos. So if you guys remember the old era of YouTube, these were like the popular creators. I'm gonna give them to you. So it was Ava's Life, it was Nikki and Gabby, it was Remy Ashton, of course it was Sean Dawson. Those were the people who possibly, made those videos about how to start a YouTube channel, right? And when I was watching their videos, most of the time they would give you guys the surface level answer, right? And that's one of my pet peeves is when I ask someone a question, they give me the surface level answer. They don't give me the deep, raw truth of an answer, right? Okay. So that's why I created my second channel, Sultry Accessory, to show you guys how to brand yourself onto YouTube, whether if you want to be a YouTuber or if you're trying to be a solopreneur and you want to use video marketing, aka YouTube, to promote your brand, promote your product, promote your services. Okay, so stick with me throughout this video and we will be discussing the real, raw, honest truth of what it's like to be on YouTube, okay? And then at the very end, I'm going to give you guys a solution that will help you with your channel's trajectory, right? So that you have a new approach, so that you feel more confident with the things that you post onto this platform, right? Because a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm posting all this stuff, but it's not really giving me the results that I want. Or it's, I'm posting these things and I'm getting low views. And I see that you guys are so fixated on the subscriber amount, right? Let me tell you that the subscriber amount is going to come when you focus on your content being a craft and not just getting monetized. And I'm going to say this. You can get monetized before you got the subscribers and before you have the watch time hours. How? That's why I help both YouTubers and solopreneurs. You guys have the same objective, right? So you guys' objective is to find an audience, right? That you make your content for, and you are thus creating a community of people who want to keep coming to your channel and want to watch your videos. That is the sole purpose of why you have your YouTube channel. A lot of people are focused on subscribers. No, your sole purpose is to boost your watch time hours. Your sole purpose is to create community. Your sole purpose is to create retention. Okay? This is marketing speech. Your sole purpose is to create retention. All right? So let's get on with the presentation for today. So once again, I'm So Treat Accessory. This is my brand that I started, and I'm going to teach you guys how to build your channel, how to build your brand, and how to build your confidence. A lot of you guys have self-doubt when it comes to starting your YouTube channels. You're like, I don't have the perfect camera. I don't have the perfect background. You guys are like, you might actually be recording a video, but once you watch it, you're like, I don't really like how that looks. And then you start nitpicking yourself on, if your hair looks right, if your teeth look right, if your teeth look yellow. Like right now, my teeth might look yellow because I'm wearing a red lipstick. Like, oh well. Right? All right. So let's get into this live stream. Make sure you guys are writing in the chat and in the comment section below if you guys are watching the replay, because I'm going to help you guys today. This is my sole purpose of why I'm coming back to YouTube for my second round, to help you guys with your confidence, building your channels, and building your brands. Okay? Does this sound like you've been thinking about starting or growing your channel, but something keeps getting in the way? Right now, I am meeting you where you are. As your coach, I am meeting you where you are, if you decide to make me your coach, by the way. So maybe you're overthinking every little detail. That's what I was saying about you probably nitpicking everything about what kind of camera you're using. You think you got to go get the Osmos 3. No, you don't. Back in the days when I was heavily doing YouTube, everyone was talking about the Canon T3i. You don't need to go get that camera. I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of people on threads like, oh, what camera? What's the best camera? Oh, what's the best video editor? If you don't get started today and worry about that later, okay? Or you try to post videos, but you can't shake the feeling that you're not ready yet. That's another thing. A lot of people are making videos. Like I said, a lot of people are making videos, but they're like, I don't know about that because I feel like somebody about to judge me. You don't got to worry about that. Okay? Because I made a separate video besides this one where we debunked all of your self-doubts when it comes to starting YouTube. And I'll put that after the live stream for you guys to watch. Otherwise, you can go on my channel, press the live, and then you'll see it say overcoming self-doubt, okay? So trust me, you're not alone. We have all been there, okay? We have all been there. So don't feel like you're the only one that's like, dang, I started my channel, but it's not getting no views, especially if you're a beginner. And let me tell you this, very frank and very transparent, you're going to need, this is what people do not realize when they start YouTube. Okay? This is the one thing people do not realize. You have to start with 100 videos in order for YouTube to recognize that you have a real channel. I'm telling you this now. A lot of people do not realize this. They're like, oh, I'm about to upload a video and it's going to get viral or it's going to take off. Unless you already have a following somewhere else, expect to do 100 videos. Seriously, that's literally with every YouTuber. Make 100 videos, period. So this is why you have to go with it, with the strategy, and not just turn your camera on and be like, oh, I'm cute today. I think I'm going to upload a video onto YouTube. Or you might be a guy and be like, oh, you know what? I'm not hanging out with such and such today. Let me turn on my camera and just post onto my channel. Let me tell you, being on YouTube for this long, that's going to stop you from getting monetized. If your main angle is to get monetized, you cannot treat your channel like a hobby. That's what I did. And now I am here to show you guys how to look at your channel's trajectory. You want to have a plan in mind, okay? All right, so let's keep going. Okay, so what's really holding you back? Why starting feels so hard? It's not about your equipment or your editing skills. It's not about your equipment. It's not about your editing skills, which that do come into play. Don't get me wrong. The fear of judgment, perfectionism, and self-doubt. Let me tell y'all a story, right? So I remember I had this coworker, right? But she was really my boss, but she was my coworker. And at this place of employment, it was just us two, right? So this is the job that I had before the the 2020 epidemic, right? And it was luxury retail. Somehow we met each other. It's literally me and her, and we started talking about YouTube. Do you know that we both watched the same people on YouTube? So at the time, this was what was this year 2019, right? So before the pandemic. Okay. And we were having this discussion about like Shira 7 and Tony Gaskins, like how we both watched Shira 7 and Tony Gaskins. But then she was telling me, she was like, you know what? I really like the content so much that it's inspiring me to make my own channel. And I was like, what, really? And then I ended up telling her that I had a YouTube channel. Now, this is the thing. I'm not a person who tells people that I have a YouTube channel. If you find my YouTube channel, you just find my YouTube channel. Why is that? Because everyone does not care. And I made a video about this before. Everyone does not care that you have a YouTube channel. When you just strictly tell people that you have a YouTube channel, you're not saying what your channel, first of all, know your target audience, right? Everybody is not on YouTube. Everybody is not keen to YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? People might have their reservations when it comes to having a YouTube or however the case may be, right? Okay. But when it comes in natural conversation, or you're on Threads, you're on social media, and you have already found your target audience that are already talking about YouTube, that's when you share, hey, I have a channel about this and this. Be very specific on what your channel is, okay? We're talking visualization, specification, and personalization, okay? That's what this is branding, okay? So you have to think as your channel like a brand, not a hobby, a brand, especially if you want to get monetized, okay? So back to that conversation. Tony Gaskins, she want to make her own channel. So I told her, I said, hey, I got my own YouTube channel. She said, what, really? What is your channel about? Then she started hyping me up. So I started telling them about my channel. This is my old channel, by the way. And at the time, this is when I was talking about self-development, right? And she's like, what, really? Do self-development videos? I'm like, yeah. So clearly, if you watch Shira and you watch Tony Gaskins, there's somewhere in that sector that you like personal development and you like talking about like real life topics and what's actually going on in your life versus someone who does like lifestyle vlogging, you know, or gaming, right? Okay, so let me get to the gist. She's like, I want to start a channel. I was like, you should definitely start a channel. So we just started talking about how she could start her channel, right? And it was so funny because I remember she said this. And this is in 2019. This is now 2024. She literally told me, she was like, you should like give people advice. I didn't deep it that well, but now I'm like, this is the direction I'm going in. So let's go back to her. So she's like, I'm gonna start a channel. I was like, okay. So she was fixated on the channel, the camera that she wanted to use. I'm like, don't be fixated on that. I was like, you know, I actually started YouTube, you know, with my Android. This is 2011. Nobody's quality was up to par in 2011. You feel what I'm saying? I started YouTube. Let me tell you how I started YouTube. I didn't start YouTube with thinking like, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me. That's not what happened. Literally, you know how YouTube used to be just the music platform, right? And it was just, people were just getting onto YouTube for music videos. One day I was on YouTube, right? And I saw up in the corner, this is literally how it started. I saw up in the corner, it said upload a video. I literally clicked that button. I was at my dad's house, right? Just, you know how kids be on a laptop trying to click buttons, however. I'm like, oh, what does this button do? 17 years old. What does this button do? Clicked it. It turned on my dad's webcam. This is when webcams first got onto laptops. The quality was poor. Okay? The quality was poor. And I started singing. That's how I started YouTube. I didn't think about, oh, what if people want to think about my singing voice? Excuse me, you guys. I didn't think about none of that. I literally was curious. I do things out of curiosity, but not everyone's like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So anywho, let's go back to me talking to my coworker about starting her channel. So he's like, I need to get this camera. I'm like, literally use your phone. Literally just use your phone. Then she was like, but this is the thing. This is the good part that she said, though, that I did not know, right? I'm telling you, when you have conversation with people, people will say little things here and there that you may not pay attention to at first, but it'll pop right back in your mind when the time is right. I'm trying to tell you. So she said, excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. So she said, you know what? This is really good, but like I just need to sit down and plan this. Like I need to sit down and plan what my video is gonna be. I was never a planner. Never a planner. Okay, y'all see, if you continue to watch my channel, right, and I do live streams, y'all will see that I literally plan almost everything. Literally almost everything, because you have to have a plan on the trajectory of your content. Okay, what direction are you trying to move your audience with every piece of content that you create? Okay, that was the light bulb moment when she said I have to sit down and plan out my videos. All right, let's keep going. So fear of judgment, perfectionism, and self-doubt can keep you stuck on the sidelines. Does this sound familiar? The good news is that you can change this. And when you don't feel confident, it's hard to show up consistently and grow the audience you dreamed about. How do you stay consistent? You plan. You see that? How do you stay consistent? You plan. Why we're here today? Why are we here together? Let me give you a quick reality check. Everyone starts somewhere. It's okay if you do not have all the answers yet. The most important thing is that you took the first step by showing up here today. So thank you for welcoming everyone. All right, share this live stream if this will be useful to your friends. This is about giving yourself permission to try, to learn, and to grow. It's about giving yourself permission. It's not about what the others think of you or your channel or the topic that you're talking about within your content, right? To people who are not your target audience, it does not matter. You're giving yourself the permission to keep going, right? Because at the end of the day, when you go to bed at night, you're stuck with your thoughts, right? You're stuck with your reality. So you have to give yourself permission to change your reality, okay? All right. So this is the part where you guys chime in and you let me know, what have you tried so far when it comes to your YouTube channel? If you started your channel, let me know in the chat that you started your channel. Let me know in the comments if you didn't start your channel. So I just want to take a temperature check of where you guys are. Okay? Let's take a temperature check. Okay. Give you guys a couple seconds here, because I know that this live stream can be a little, when you live stream for real, it'd be like lagging. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds. Okay. All right. I will see what you guys have to say in the comment section below. The people in the chat are being very quiet. All right, let's go. So if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to Sultry Accessory. Okay? Yes, make sure you guys are subscribed, because we'll continue to talk about YouTube, of course. And I do have a playlist on my channel for those who are getting started. Okay, so make sure you guys watch that playlist. It's about 8 videos, but they're really juicy. They're very useful. All right. Okay, so the cost of staying stuck. What happens if nothing changes? Your ideas stay in your head instead of reaching the people who need them. Your channel feels scattered, making it hard for people to take you seriously. Yes, because when I did my channel back then, my previous channel, I was switching from niche to niche to niche. Do not do that. Okay, do not do that. If you want growth, if you want retention, you want those people to come back. Yes. And this is the other thing about people thinking it's best to try to become viral. It's not best to try to become viral. Why? Because once you become viral, right, people only want to see the content that you went viral about. If you're making content outside of that viral video, they're not going to come back to your channel. They're not going to stay. They're going to unsubscribe. Okay? Trust and believe that. Okay? Trust and believe that one. Okay. And you watch others succeed and wonder, not me. Man, I had this really bad. I'm gonna be very frank and very honest with you. I had this really bad. If I started YouTube, imagine this, starting YouTube in 2011. It's now 2024, and these people be saying, I got 1 million subscribers. I got 10K subscribers. I got this. And then I just started my new channel, right? And I'm at 130, right? But I understand that YouTube is a craft. YouTube is not a get rich quick scheme, okay? People think they're going to upload a video and it's just going to take off. No. My other channel, my previous channel, my first channel, how many subscribers does it have on it? It has, I think, 696. I never got 1,000 subscribers. I got plenty of views. Like overall lifetime views, plenty of those. I've had videos that gotten to 7K, that's gotten to 3K, right? But is that my overall viewership? Was that my overall viewership over on that channel? No, it wasn't. And people are not this transparent when it comes to their content and how their content is doing. A lot of people just like, I got a YouTube channel, right? But they're not telling you what it's really like. And I want to say this too. The reason why you plan your content is because, especially those of you who want brand deals and sponsorships, right? I'm going to say this early, even though I'm going to say it a little bit later. But those of you who want brand deals and sponsorships, you're going to have to plan those videos. Like when you submit the video to a brand or however, if they take you on and hey, I really like you, I want to choose you to represent our brand, and I would like if you would create a video and put it onto your platform so that your viewers can see it and potentially buy, right? And they might gift you an item or however the case may be, whatever in you guys' contract. And listen, that's another thing. You guys will have a contract, okay? You guys will have a contract. Please make sure you read the contract when you guys are doing sponsorships and brand deals, okay? Because this is not when you work with brands, they see you as a brand. That's why I say you have to position yourself as a brand onto YouTube, okay? A new way forward. You don't have to figure it out alone. What if you had a roadmap, a guide to help you move past the fear and start showing up with confidence? What if you could finally feel proud of your channel and the message you're sharing? That's exactly why I created the YouTube Confidence course, to help creators like you stop doubting and start growing. Yes, I've created a YouTube confidence course. It's called the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course. Okay, so here it is, the Start, Flow, and Glow YouTube Confidence course. This is the lovely flyer and all of what you can get out of this course. You guys can view it on my website. I'll have the link in the description for you guys to go over and check it out for yourselves. The pre-sale does start today and it ends the 28th. And then there's also Black Friday. But Black Friday is a different pricing tier than the pre-sale, okay? Getting you to launch your YouTube channel next year, getting you ready, started taking action. Yes, I'm going to be your coach to get you started. Struggling to stay consistent with your YouTube channel? Life's been busy, and it feels like your channel is stuck. You're creating content, but unsure if it's aligned with your purpose or your goals. You want to show up with confidence, but you're not sure where to start or what direction to take. In the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course, I'll help you find clarity. Together, we'll discover your true niche, craft a content plan that fits your lifestyle, and create a schedule that you can actually stick to. So you're not just showing up, but showing up with purpose and confidence. Mark your calendar for November the 22nd. That's when the pre-sale for the YouTube Confidence course begins. It's important to sign up early as the course price will increase on Black Friday. Don't miss your chance to save and take control of your YouTube journey. Let's change the trajectory of your channel with confidence. From your girl, Sotri Accessory. Stop the hesitation and to take action. All right, I created the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course. You can get it November the 22nd, okay, through the 29th. But if you come before Black Friday, you get the best pricing. So we got the VIP, then we got the early birds, then we got the Black Friday deal, okay? And the price increases as you wait, okay? So that's why, just like how life happened, and you wait longer and longer, your window shrink more and more and more and more. Your window to take action, okay, to get your dream started, get shorter and shorter and shorter. Don't miss your window of opportunity. Look, on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm deciding to put this video first, putting this one after this one. Those are the last 3 videos that I'm going to do. Then now I'm set December. Then I was like, what's this video? This is that video, okay? Got those to finish off November. This one, those are 3 videos that I already have uploaded and ready. Okay, and plus this one. So I got 4 videos already ready for December. Plus, y'all know I do creator confession. So that gonna be 5 videos for December already. So then I have these videos, 1, 2, and it's already edited, it's already done. It just need like the description and the title, the end screens, however, boom. I want to be prepared. And you're like, dang, like I got other stuff to do besides my YouTube channel. I'm telling you how to get your ish done and be done, and then boom, you want to take a month off. You have to learn the power of what? Pre-planning. And guess where I show you how to do that at? In my YouTube confidence course. All right, everyone. Yes, today is the official day of the Start, Flow, and Grow pre-sale. All right. I'm super excited to be sharing this with you guys from someone who started YouTube in 2011, has now came back and was like, you know what? Let me give them the real and the honest truth, because a lot of people like, let me tell you about YouTube today. That's different about like prior. So the thing is, because everybody's in search of money and monetizing or trying to find ways to make extra money, you know what I'm saying? There has been an influx of people framing things as if it's too good to be true, right? And I'm like, you know what? This is frustrating the mess out of me, right? And I'm like, people do not show the behind the scenes of what it's like to actually have a YouTube channel, what it actually takes when you're uploading things, when you're filming things, you know? And nobody's actually giving you strategy or how you need to approach your channel. That's why I created the YouTube confidence course. Want to know why else I created the course? It's because I coach the aimless, the confused, the overwhelmed to gain clarity and confidence as they build their online presence through YouTube and their websites. I help you guys prepare your brands, right? Get you ready, give you the confidence. Okay. And we're not just talking about confidence in a point of, oh, I'm mighty. Oh, I'm not talking about that type of confidence. The confidence that I'm talking about is you feeling assured and reassured in your uploading efforts. That's what kind of confidence I'm talking about. I'm not talking about I got strong muscles. This is making me feel good. I'm not talking about the way you look. I'm talking about the way you mentally are prepared to get started on YouTube. That's the mental confidence. Okay? It's a difference. Not talking about confidence because you look cute. No, I'm not talking about that. Because I get on camera any old kind of way. I don't care. Without the wig and all. Without the lipstick and all. I don't care. As y'all saw. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the mental confidence. Okay? So, yes. This is who I coach. I coach aspiring YouTubers and aspiring solopreneurs who want to start making their brands. Okay. All right. I got another thing to say. Y'all see this? Whenever our hearts condemn us, ooh, that's supposed to say God, not God. That's supposed to say God is greater than our hearts, and He knows all things. Y'all. Okay, so today I found myself reading the Bible later than usual, right? Because I had to get prepared. However, so I'm on the Bible app, right? And hold on, let me just go. It's not the scripture of today. It's not the scripture of today, right? But if you go to the prayer section of today, this scripture is in there. I was like, oh my gosh, this would be so fitting for this live stream, okay? Because remember I was saying I coach the aimless, I coach the confused, I coach the overwhelmed. There was a point in my life where I felt aimless, that I felt like all of my efforts and everything that I was trying to do behind the scenes, you know, in my actual life was like landing nowhere, right? And the scripture is saying our hearts condemn us, right? We condemn ourselves. We are our own self-critics, right? But at the end of the day, while you think that your efforts are aimless, God knows the bigger picture, right? And it says He knows all things. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, okay, Lord, I'm going to share this. I said, I'm going to share this, right? So it's a lot of you. And I've said in another video, right? So if you feel aimless with your life and because a lot of people are writing. So I do watch Jack Morgan here on YouTube, right? And I do watch and see the things that people are writing into other people's channels and how they're feeling like generally, you know what I'm saying? And we all share the same struggles, right? We all share the same pitfalls. And that's the thing that I want more transparency. I'm just being honest. I want more transparency. So that's why I created Creator Confessions live streams every month so that people who are new YouTubers or have been YouTubers or who are entrepreneurs just starting out, solopreneurs, and sharing the true behind the scenes of things, right? People like to glamorize everything. No, life is not always glamorized. Life is not always peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? And I shared on here that, you know, it took me to lose family members to get to this place. right? It took a pandemic for me to get to this place, right? Like sometimes in life, you don't know where you are. You're lost this ish, right? I'm trying not to cuss, but you're lost. But within you being lost, there's a greater foundation being built, and you just don't even know. There's a greater picture being built behind the scenes that God is responsible for, right? That He has the authority for, right? It's always a greater picture, and He knows all things. I was like, you know what, Lord, let me put this in here, okay? All right. So I want to show you guys something really cool. So before I show you guys something really cool, go ahead. Act now today. Make sure you guys sign up for the pre-sale. Hold on, let me take this off here. Yeah, so act now today. Make sure you guys look for the pre-sale. Go on to the site, see what it's like. See if you feel like, oh, this course could really fit me and what my situation got going with my channel right now. You know what I'm saying? Finally, somebody understands what it's like having a channel. Finally, somebody who can guide me in the right direction. Because sometimes, y'all, we don't want to be told what to do. Let me tell you, a lot of times we don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be told what to do, but I don't mind being led to seeing things differently. I don't mind seeing things in a different perspective. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, definitely leave your questions in the comment section, okay? When it comes to the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course, all right? Starting today through the 28th. And then, of course, there'll be a sale on Black Friday, okay? So it's really a Black Friday special course. And I just want to say this too. I don't know if I'm going to keep this course permanent. I know what my aim is, but I don't know if this course is going to be a permanent thing. It's all up to the feedback that I get on the course and, you know, some personal thought. You feel what I'm saying? So yes. Okay, let's keep going. Y'all, okay, so this is what I saw on my phone today. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Look what popped up on my phone today, like hours before doing this live stream. I don't know if you guys know who Think Media Podcast is, but I got to talk on this. I'm about to ramble a little bit. Look, I don't know if you guys know who Think Media Podcast is, but let me tell you guys how I was introduced to Think Media Podcast. How I was introduced. Okay, so Think Media Podcast is the brains of Sean Cannell. I don't know if anybody else is the brains of Think Media Podcast, but Sean Cannell. So because, like I said, I've been on YouTube since 2011. All right. I know Sean Cannell, he has shared his story here on YouTube and how he started YouTube. The funny thing is that we have similar backgrounds. That's the funny thing about it. Oh, back to what I was saying. Okay, let me revert back when I watched Jack Morgan. So Jack Morgan, he's a YouTuber, and I actually made him a banner. I sent him a banner. I made him a YouTube banner. He's like, it's so cool, this and that. However, right? So anyhow, I'm just going to say that in case he ever watches this. He's like, oh, so that was you. Yeah, that was me. That was me. So anyhow, what was I going to say? Yeah, so people write into Jack Morgan and they're like, hey, I'm such and such years old and I feel stuck in life. Hey, I'm such and such years old and my job's not cutting it no more. Or, hey, I'm of this age now and I have nothing to show for it. And I'm trying to tell you that all the efforts that you have done, please do not take it in vain. Okay? None of your efforts are supposed to be in vain. You know what I mean? Because God has the bigger picture, right? And then when I'm able, maybe one day I'll be on Think Media Podcast, right? And I'll be able to like wholeheartedly give you a whole 360 of my story. And you'll be like, Oh, so that's what you meant by don't take things in vain and then God will give you the full picture. Yes. But anyhow, let's go back to Think Media Podcast, right? So I got this message from Think Media Podcast like hours before this live stream, right? And I was like, huh? I looked at my phone. Look, let me tell you how I was looking like. I looked at my phone. I was like, huh? Y'all, look at my phone. What? And then I looked, it said, you got a new badge. I was like, what's a badge? Y'all, this is some new stuff that YouTube is putting onto the platform. Like, y'all, it is time that y'all get onto YouTube. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like now is the perfect time to get on YouTube, okay? So let's put this back on the screen. So I'm like, what are badges? I clicked on it and then I saw the message. And then I saw this badge a little bit bigger. So I shared it onto my community tab, right? So the funny thing is, so like I was saying, 2011, started YouTube then. I got introduced to Sean Kennel by Judy. Yes. Y'all are probably like, who the heck is Judy? Okay. So I'm going to remove this for a second. So how did I get introduced to Sean Kennel? The thing is, I used to watch LaToya's life. I'm giving you old school YouTube. I used to watch LaToya's life. I used to watch Kevin Edwards Jr. when he used to do skits on his channel. Now he does like gaming. Now he has a gaming channel with like his son and all of that, right? And I would watch Judy's life. You're like, who is Judy life? Okay, this is it. So this is the timeline. It goes Judy's life. Judy got married to Benji. Benji and Sean, I think they met on YouTube, right? So they became friends off of YouTube because they both were YouTubers. So Benji and Sean then made a channel, and I believe it was called Think Media, right? This is before Think Media Podcast. So that's how I got introduced to Sean Kennel. And then when I was watching Think Media with him and Benji, those are the people that I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to watch them to learn how to start my YouTube channel, right? And then now I commented on Think Media Podcast and he sends me over a badge. I'm like, what the heck is a YouTube badge? I literally had to look it up and I'm like, what is this? I'm like, is this real? I'm like, is this real? Is Think Media Podcast, Sean Kennel, the OG? The OG, a YouTube content creator, how to start your channel? Okay. So then y'all, I looked at my phone. I was like, okay, this is real. Because I went through it. I'm like, what's this? Then I go into Google Chrome on my laptop and I'm like, what is a YouTube badge? And y'all look it up because I don't want to give y'all the whole synopsis, but y'all can look it up for yourself. And I'm like, what? YouTube has YouTube badges that channels can give you? Stop it. I'm like, stop it. And then this is why else you need to make your YouTube channel. You need to get real and you need to get raw and you need to get serious and really think about what you're going to do on your channel, right? Who are you going to target? Who are you going to talk to? They even have, look, I think this if you get monetized. I don't know yet because when I looked at the article and I read deeper on the article, it was like people can take, like, not only do they have memberships, not only do they have super chats now on YouTube, but they also have, not only can you link your merchandise, like that's solely off of your website onto YouTube and put it on every video, but now y'all, now it's not fully everywhere. That's the thing. It's not fully everywhere. YouTube is doing like a lot of different tests with all these new features that they want to put onto the platform, right? Now I read on that article that they have courses. They have courses. Literally, you can make your own course. Make your own course, and YouTube will help you sell it. Stop! I said, if this is not a reason for people to get on YouTube even more, not just the watch hours and the Google AdSense money, because that's what y'all are aiming for when y'all do the 4,000 watch time hours and y'all do y'all how many thousand subscribers, y'all be ready to get monetized. Then y'all be like, oh, I'm trying to get that YouTube play button. No, it's YouTube is giving us more incentive to be on their platform. Take this. I'm trying to tell you. Take the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course seriously. YouTube is giving more incentives for more and more and more people to be on their platform and to take their content creation seriously. Sean Kennel said, I don't know if he said this verbatim, but I remember he said something of this nature, right? Okay, let me put this back up here. So Sean Kennel said, he said content creation within the next 5 years is going to be a $5 billion industry. I could have sworn that what he said, because I remember the number 5 and I remember billion. Okay, that's all I know. That's all I know. Okay. That's all I know. So y'all take advantage. Get started with your channel now. Start planning for it. Start knowing, like what you want to talk about. And let's talk about this niche really quickly, because I'm going to have another video talking about this. But for those of you who refuse to find a niche, you're going to end up like how, I'm not going to say how you're going to end up, because that's how parents be talking. I don't want to talk like a parent. But you may reflect the things that I was doing wrong in my past YouTube channel. That's why I make Start, Flow, and Grow course. So you do not make the same mistakes that I made, that a lot of us are making on YouTube. And a lot of us have been on YouTube for a long time because we did not have the formula. We did not have the juice. We did not have the strategy. We did not have the mindset, right? And the patterns, y'all. YouTube is about patterns also. Look, I'm just talking off the top of my dome. Look, YouTube is about patterns, right? How often are you uploading? Not even how often are you uploading. How often are you paying attention to what your audience pays attention to, right? Can you see where your audience drops off your video, comes back on, drops off, where they skip or however? They're going to tell you in your metrics. And that's nothing. I didn't know nothing about YouTube metrics. I didn't know nothing about YouTube analytics. Can I tell you something? When I had my channel back in 2011, I never looked into the YouTube analytics. I never looked into it until now. I never look. When I had my channel back in 2011, and I would press YouTube analytics, and I would see the overview, page. I would see the overview page of my YouTube analytics. But I never went in and looked deeply. YouTube will break it down for you nowadays. I know for sure, because now I look at YouTube analytics. So they have the impressions. How many people have seen your thumbnails and how many people from your thumbnails have came over to your channel to click on those videos, right? They even show you how are people finding your videos? Are they finding it through browse feature? Are they finding it through your search? Are they finding it external? You could be sharing your links outside of YouTube, and you know how I feel about that, right? Or you guys are going to know how I feel about that, right? So your back end of your channel is going to tell you the approach, the trajectory also, right? I can tell you the upfront what you need to know in the YouTube confidence course, but as you continue your YouTube journey, Your metrics, your YouTube analytics is going to tell you the direction, right? The trajectory of your channel. What does your audience grasp from you specifically? Your videos as an individual, as a brand, right? As your personal brand. What does your audience love from you? And once you grasp what they love from you, what video are they watching more? You need to make videos around that. Also, when they are in your comment section, I'm giving y'all the juice. I'm not giving y'all what's in the course, but I'm giving y'all the juice. When they are commenting on your videos, and that's a video that they watch through and through, you need to look in that comment section, see what questions they're asking. Do a video on those questions. And your channel will grow, especially for that particular audience. This is how you go into YouTube with the right mindset. Okay? You're not getting on YouTube like a hobby. All right? Where is that thing? Hold on, I gotta put this up on here again. Are you using YouTube channel as a stepping stone towards your entrepreneurial freedom? Or are you just using it as a hobby? Are you using it like a trial period? Because a lot of people, they're like, okay, I'm going to start the channel. I'm going to get a camera, right? Oh, I got so much. I still got a little bit more to say before we end this live stream. before we, I still got stuff to say. Okay. All right. So, like I said, don't use it as a hobby. And this is another thing. I see people on social media and they're like, hey, I want to become a YouTuber. And I'm about to get this equipment. I've seen people say, like I said in my last video, I've seen people say, I've gotten the equipment that I needed for YouTube, but I quit. So you just spent a whole bunch of money on something you can, even if you did quit, you can come back to it. Literally. Why give it up? Like, look, I started in 2011. I'm coming back in 2024. Why give it up? If you truly feel called to YouTube, and I talked about that in the last live. If you truly feel called, you got a message, you got something to say, there's a topic that people in your actual life are frustrating you with. Do you know you can make a YouTube channel around that? I literally made this channel around the frustration that people are not being transparent about YouTube. Right? So let's say you have a pet peeve, right? You guys can let me know in the chat and let me know in the comments. What is your pet peeve in life right now? You literally can make a channel around your pet peeve, right? Like you giving the opposite of your pet peeve, right? So once again, my pet peeve is when people do not thoroughly answer a question or they give it to me at surface level. So I came on here and I'm like, hey, this is the transparency. Because I had a question. How do you start a YouTube channel? How are you supposed to look at your YouTube channel? I'm not saying how to start a YouTube channel as in, of course you need a camera. Of course you need lighting. Duh. Like that's what I feel like, right? This is my true personality. Of course I need those things. But how am I supposed to look at it? What are the steps? And I give you the steps. In what? The Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course. All right, let's keep going because we are reaching the end. All right, so why you should not pass up on this course. One, if you're stuck in fear, you've been paralyzed by it, okay? For too long. Y'all been watching, let me tell you something. Y'all been watching YouTubers on YouTubers, and you like, man, I want to start my channel. Man, I just think it would be so cool to just, just film videos for a living or for fun or just to get just to record yourself, document yourself doing your favorite hobby, something, or document your kids or whatever it is that you like to do in your free time. This is the thing. Let me tell you something. You are recording things. Let me tell you something. How do you stay consistent? You're recording things that you already do. That's how you stay consistent also. Not just planning. You are recording things that you already do in your natural given life. That's how you stay consistent. Okay? All right, let's get back. My passion just came through. All right. All right. Lacking real guidance. Many courses leave you feeling overwhelmed with information. Let me tell you something about my YouTube confidence course. I do not overwhelm you with information. My course is only 20 minutes long. And guess what? There is a break period. I give you guys a break period and tell you guys to come back to the course. I don't talk your head off because I don't like when people talk my head off. But this is a live stream, so I got to promote. Right? I don't like when people talk my head off. My course, 20 minutes long. Okay? What you need is someone who truly understands the emotional roadblocks you face and can help you break them down one step at a time. Yes. One step at a time. The course is sectioned off as well. Okay, it's not just me rambling through the video. No, it's a video course. I do not ramble through the video. No, I made it like a course. You're going to see if you choose to get it. All right. Feeling invisible, you know that sinking feeling. When you see others gaining traction while you stand still. Getting on YouTube means believing in yourself as a brand, one with a clear purpose, a message that resonates, and the power to inspire others. It's about creating content that not only speaks to your audience, but ignites their passion and keeps them coming back for more. Do you guys hear the emphasis? Listen, do you guys hear the emphasis in this? Yes, I say that YouTube is about you, right? That's what I say. I said there's you in YouTube for a reason, right? But in totality, your channel is for community. You have to think community based. All right? Yes, it's you. It's you in the first beginning, right? In the first beginning of your channel. When you want to start, it's about you. As you progress with your channel, it's no longer about you. It's no longer about you. And you're going to realize that. Because that's why this is the missing piece. This is the missing piece of a lot of people's YouTube channel. They're making selfish content. This is the missing piece. They're making selfish content that only they would want to watch. And then sometimes they're just making content because they want to record their lives and they're trying to imitate someone else on YouTube and think that's what it takes to be on YouTube. No, it takes strategy to be on YouTube. Okay? All right, let's try to finish this up, y'all. Wait, hold on. This is the focus in the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube confidence course. Wasted potential. This is why you should not pass up on this course. Your dreams and ideas deserve to be seen. As time passes and another birthday passes, another birthday and another one, right? Rolls around, you start to realize that the window of opportunity is shrinking. The longer you wait, the more you risk losing precious moments to finally align your vision and take action. With my support, we'll make sure every moment counts, helping you get your YouTube journey on track today. Today, literally today. We can start today. All right. Now, before we end this live stream, you guys, in the description box below, after the live stream is finished, because I got to go back to the description box. I honestly think it's already in the description box, but get your free video template. Why do you need a free video template? Okay. Because your videos need to flow. Your videos need an essence. Your videos need a storyline. And how do you have a storyline? You're going to need an outline. You're going to need that template. And especially, let me tell you something. When I first started YouTube in 2011, if somebody would have gave me this template, I would have been like, oh my God, thank you. Especially for those of you who feel nervous and you're like, I turn my camera on, but I get real stuttery and I keep saying like, because that was me. You say one sentence and then you be like, and then you be like, Yes, I've been there. Right? So when you have this template, when you have this outline, you be like, oh, I know exactly what I'm finna say. Oh, yes. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, I don't want to compare it to school or nothing, but you know how your teacher may have you draft out an essay just so you have an idea of what your essay is going to say, so you know what you're going to explain. It's the same principle. It's the same concept, okay? All right, you guys. So this is my YouTube schedule. I hope you guys can see this. Yes. Okay, so this is my YouTube schedule. We have, let me take this off. We have one more live stream. I've been live streaming ever since October the 26th. Oh my gosh. What a challenge, right? And that's the other thing. You want to challenge yourself with the different kinds of content you're uploading onto your channel, right? So you want to do live streams. You want to do regular uploads. You want to do shorts. You want to try everything on this platform, right? And like, just give yourself like little mini challenges sometimes so that it makes it fun, right? So once again, my last and final live stream will be when? On Black Friday. That will be the last day that you guys can get the Start, Flow, and Grow YouTube Confidence course. All right, you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, Soul Tree Accessories, for more tips on personal branding, digital design, customization tools, and productivity for freelancers, aka solopreneurs, and aspiring YouTube creators. Make sure you visit the link so you can find out more on the YouTube Confidence course. And I also have a blog talking about it as well. All right. All right, you guys. So that is the end of this live stream. Don't be afraid of judgment on YouTube. Plan your ish out. And guess what? When you plan your stuff out, people, yeah, they gonna judge, but they're gonna be like, this person knows what they're talking about, or this person knows what they're doing, or this person can really show me the next thing that I could be doing within my life, whether it's crafting, whether it's gaming, whether it's you're doing educational content, whatever it could be, right? Your job is to inspire, influence, change other people's moods, right? That's why they're watching your content in the first place, right? When they come home after work, they're like, I want to cozy up with my favorite YouTuber. Who can I watch? And you give them a mood, you give them a feel, you give them an essence of who you are. This is YouTube branding. All right. I will see y'all in my next one. I will see y'all next Friday on Black Friday. I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. And I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.